Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I want you, from now on, for the next few days, because I don't know how long this garbage will last, I want you to focus on Zelensky's movement, physical movement, and pay attention if he's going to visit the front more often and who he will have contact in the military with. Why? Zelensky right now is gathering allies to fight Zaluzhny, oppose Zaluzhny. He already has, I think, the military intelligence, or at least the military intelligence with Budanov. I think it's in between. Syrsky, the general, the ground forces of Ukraine, in between. He's got the SBU, the security forces, definitely in his grasp because he appointed the guys over there. He's got the National Guard in his hand too because he appointed the guy over there. And I think 1 day ago, 2 days ago, I made a video on another department that he fired someone and he appointed his weasel. So he's trying to get an opposition with guns, all of them with guns, to oppose or at least to threaten Zaluzhny. Don't get rid of me. I got my friends here gonna oppose you. He first tried with Syrsky, General Syrsky, Budanov. They said, "Niet, thank you very much. No, I don't want to be involved in this one. It's between you and Zaluzhny. I don't get involved." So you're gonna hear now, I think, Zelensky visiting the front more often. Why? I think because he's trying to build popularity and trust, and the media will cover. Let me show you this article, one of the many to follow. I think Ukrinform right here. Zelensky visits Ukrainian fighters in Frontline village, Ukrainian fighters, and he's not surrounded by Syrsky. See? He's not surrounded by Syrsky or the general, I can't remember his name, Targovsky, something like this, Alexander Tsarovsky from the Tavria operational group. He's not surrounded by the big shots. He's going to be over there with some lower echelon leaders, commanders. Why? Because remember, if you are a general and you bark an order and you got two colonels, and the colonels say yeah, and they tell the, let's say, the majors, or let's say the captains, whichever goes down, and the captains don't follow the order, the general's order is zero because it stopped right there. They will say, we're not going to do this. Or let's say it goes further to a lieutenant, and lieutenant is in charge of a little whatever he's got under his command. They said, no, we're not going to do this. The general's order means zero. Okay, so the same here. Zelensky goes, so Zaluzhny, you got what's his name, Syrsky, you got the Air Force, I can't remember his name, and then you got parallel, you got Budanov, the military intelligence, and then you go to the third echelon. So you can't buy the first one, you can't fire the first one because the second echelon stays with Zaluzhny, so you go to the next one. So when the time comes, if you have all these guys, like in the US government with Trump didn't have these guys. He didn't have even the guys that he appointed. Trump appointed the chiefs of the departments in the United States of America, and they didn't follow his orders. So he stopped right at the colonel level. The general barked orders. The colonel said, yeah, we're going to do it. Nothing was done. So he was just sidelined by these guys, by the bureaucrats, not elected officials. So right now, Zelensky goes to the third echelon and tries to build allegiance or loyalty from these guys with the money coming from. He's got many at his disposal, since he's the one actually that he's given the money from these guys. It's not Zaluzhny given, it's the Ukrainian government. Who is in charge of the Ukrainian government? Zelensky Stein, obviously. I don't care who is in control of a country. As long as I control the money of the country, I'm good. Remember who said that? All right. Mr. Roth, supposedly. Now, let's see what this guy is doing. And I'm going to show you where he visits. Ukrainian President Zelensky, Ukrainian. Why not the President of Ukraine? Because they have to make a point in baboon's head that Zelensky is Ukrainian and he happens to be the President of the Ukrainians. Has said he visited the Ukrainian military in the frontline village of Robotyne, in Ukraine's southeastern Zaporozhia region. Okay, let's see where that is located. So this is the Ukraine from far, far away. This is the line of contact. All right, and Zaporozhia is this thing here. And Robotyne is right here. So supposedly, reportedly, he is right here somewhere, probably drinking some schnapps or some vodka with the Russians. Schnapps would be with the Poles, maybe. Good schnapps, yeah, very good. All right, let's move on. So this is supposedly where it's going to be. He's not with Syrskyi, because Syrskyi is another garbage. He is right here in Kupiansk. This is where Syrskyi is right now. The shed is right here, ready to explode. So he comes over here in Robotyne. Okay, and the other one in Tavria front, I know where he is. Alexander Tamtarovsky, I know where he's at. Lingering around a brothel or something. Just kidding. So Zaporozhia region, Robotyne. The location of the 65th Mechanized Brigade. I spoke with the defenders, thanked them, and presented them with state awards. What's that? Buying them? Well, you can say, well, he's just doing that. No, he's the man of the people. He's trying to become, with the help of the media, more popular than Zaluzhny, because Zaluzhny will be portrayed as the ruthless general who wants to throw in the fight us, the Ukrainian Steins, to fight 500,000. He wants to get you guys to fight. This is Zelensky's tune, okay? That's his tune right here. So he's gonna go with that one and say, oh, he wants the crude, bad general right there, heartless, unlike me. You want some money? Okay, I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna give you some words, okay? And you're with me. Set, shake hands. Okay, so that's the way it's exactly like that. Exactly like that it happens. So that's what he does. Goes over there and tries to portray himself with the help of the media. The media could ignore that or could write a different title, but it's thank them, defenders, and the title is Zelensky visits Ukrainian fighters. Not he doesn't go in the front line. No, Ukrainian fighters in the village of front. He's building those kind of relationships. We'll see how baboons those fighters are, and they don't, they get smacked by Zaluzhny. He tried the same thing with Syrskyi. When the thing started with about what, a month ago or so, when they came more than that, in the disagreement that it's a stalemate, the front line, he went and he spoke with Syrskyi first. Syrskyi, he tried Syrskyi, Budanov, and others to get him. Let me show you. I made a video on that one, and I continue to claim that's what he did. And I think it was the third right here in December 4th, 2023. Zelensky isolates General Zaluzhny, breaks the army. What's the outcome? Insurrection, civil war, question mark. It's after this. So this is when I first said the guy went and saw Syrskyi and others. And then here, Zelensky gets ready for war with Ukraine's military. Zaluzhny appoints, and he said appoints loyalists as heads of departments. So February 1 or 1st, December 4th. All right, so that's what I think about that little thing. Let's see what else this guy says. And I'm quoting right here. He also got pictures with the fighters, okay, right there. It is an honor to be here today, to support the warriors and award them. They face a difficult and critical mission to repel the enemy and defend Ukraine. Ukraine, not the interests that pay me. We are proud of our warriors and grateful to them all. I say this such a pathetic way of criminal behavior right there. And is that a black guy over there? Is that a black guy? I hope. I'm not going to play it. I don't think so. Just so you know, Ukraine doesn't have black guys, okay? Yet. They're coming. Maybe he is. Man, let me just watch it and then see if I can go further. Well, I can't play. I mean, I play it, but it doesn't go further than that. But nevertheless, yeah, there will be black people over there, obviously. You know when the Ukraine's economy is going to go down because of the poor management, they say, well, we need some people to work here. We're going to get whomever, and that's going to Nothing wrong with that, I guess. And then the second one is going to be, well, we have a depleted male population in Ukraine, so we need to replenish it by importing some dicks. And then you're going to have Ukraine again. All right, my friends. Zelensky, the face of humane war. That's what he is, okay? He comes right now and tries to build all this, how do you call it, loyalty from these guys in order to destroy the military. It's going to be, as I said a long time ago, as I said in 2022, maybe in July, I said, these guys are going to have a civil war over there. They're going to have an insurrection, some factions in the US. In the Ukrainian military will just break, going to be infight. The Russians going to be waiting, or right there take over everything and clear the situation. Right now I'm I don't know, 80% maybe certain that this could happen. 80%, 90%. We'll see. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.